We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Alex Cobb is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now to the plate, Victor Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Schoop. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He's taken him deep once. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
3-1, here it is. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
And the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Tigers nothing, Orioles coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. Michael Fulmer will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Leading off.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second. The second baseman.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Here's the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And here's Renato Nunez as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs, 39 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. We are still scoreless. Here's C.J. Cron now. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Cron makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
To 2-2 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Niko Goodrum. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll check in here at 256. 15 long balls and 37 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's out.
Goodrum, the runner at second with 1 away. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
1 ball, 1
Good
strike.
luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
1-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Popped up. Reyes is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 4, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. This year against right-handed pitching, Maybin has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Tigers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now, Austin Hayes. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
The center fielder, Austin Hayes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
0-1 the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated
Time
hitter.
for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
At the plate now, DJ Stewart. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting center, the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Striding into the box, Anthony Santander. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Santander, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Stewart is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping in, Austin Romine, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Up next steps Christin Stewart to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And it's fouled away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Oh, that's just out. You got to pull down.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now in the box, Victor Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Lifted the other way to left center. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Next up for Detroit, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And he fouls this one off. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the 3rd, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Austin Wynns.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Chris Davis at the plate now. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stewart will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter number 11, shortstop, Iglesias.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Popped up. Cron in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Two out with the man at first. And there's ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Ready on 1-2.
2-2, count.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Romine moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And now a pitch on the way. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And this is up and in, ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Mancini moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
Into the box, Niko Goodrum. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Trey Mancini.
First offering on its way.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Mancini has played well this season, and he's received a good amount of support in all-star balloting as a result. He's third among right fielders coming into today, so we'll wait and see if he ends up getting an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
At the plate, Renato Nunez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above it.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The batter, the center fielder,
Austin Hayes the next to bat.
Hayes.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. In there, 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now at the plate, DJ Stewart. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Stewart stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Santander. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. On its way is pitch number 75. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And that's over, 3-1.
Look out, it's 3-1.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Maybin.
Coming to the plate now, Cameron Maybin, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
As a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Settling in now, Austin Romine. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
None out, runners at first and second. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And this will be fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Now at the plate, Victor Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Softly on a line to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Wynns.
The catcher, Austin Wynns.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping up now, Ramon Urias, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 16, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. But an RBI triple gets the Orioles a run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 2-1 home. And there's a base hit on the line.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Mancini is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, Cron.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he has signaled to the bullpen that's going to be all for his starter Alex Cobb. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Hector Velasquez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
76. Hector Velasquez.
C.J. Cron will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. To Iglesias for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Tigers are shut down there. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Renato Nunez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-1. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as you can see on the graphic, he currently sits second on the Orioles in that category. To the plate now, Austin Hayes, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed. Now
another 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. A bare hand for one. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Now batter, number 24.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the DH, DJ Stewart. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Orioles held in check there, but they lead it 3-0. So striding in, Niko Goodrum. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Two and 0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now at the plate, Cameron Maybin. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail in this one 3-0. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Austin Wynns, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Skied into very shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris.
Ready once again, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Heading out toward shallow right. Maybin is there, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Michael Givens has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Austin Romine. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Back outside.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Givens rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Christin Stewart. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Hayes will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, still down 3-0. Jose Cisnero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Jose Cisnero.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Orioles, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Nope.
And it's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, Ramon Urias, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. Now a swing and a little ground ball here in front of the mound, which may move the runners over. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Renato.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Standing in, Austin Hayes. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
From the stretch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. One there, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, DJ Stewart, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 on its way.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. Orioles settle for 1. We've played 8 full. The Orioles are on top, 4-0. Miguel Castro comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 50, Miguel Cabrera.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, that grounder caught him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So now to the plate, Niko Goodrum in the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hayes on the run for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-0 the score tonight. The O's come out on top for their 30th victory. Alex Cobb earned his 5th win of the year as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Michael Fulmer takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs.